We first give honor to our God, thanking God for just being God all by Himself on this beautiful, rainy uh, Wednesday afternoon. We do thank God for taking us to work and bringing us back home. And God is so good. Amen. He's just so good. My brothers and my sisters, we want to look at the gospel as recorded by John today. It's just a story in here in the 6th chapter where Jesus fed the 5,000. I got a very simple point today. Uh, give it to Jesus. He'll take it away. Amen. He'll take it away. No matter what your problem is, no matter what you're going through, give it to Jesus. Brothers and sisters, we holding on to stuff that it's got to go. Let it go. It's hindering you. It's holding you, not allowing you to accomplish what you really want to accomplish. It's not allowing you to be all that you could be. Let it go. Amen. Give it to Jesus. Uh, you'll feel better. You'll walk better. You'll talk better. Amen. In this story here, the 6th chapter, as recorded by John, Jesus was feeding 5,000. Amen. Men. Amen. Near the Sea of the Galilee. Amen. And in this verses here, we go see where I get my subject in just a minute, but let me get that. And by the Sea of the Galilee, a great multitude was following him because they saw the miracles which he had done on them that were diseased. And Jesus went up into a high mountain, and there he sat with his disciples, and the Passover, the feast of the Jews, was now. Amen. hmm And when Jesus lifted up his eyes and saw a great company coming unto him, he said unto Philip, whence shall we buy bread that these may eat? And this he said to prove him, for he himself knew what he would do. Philip answered, 200 pence of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may eat a little. Amen. When Jesus asked Philip where could he buy a great amount of bread, Philip started assessing the problem costs. Jesus wanted to teach him that finances, resources are not the most important one. We can find limits. We can find a limit what God does in us by assuming that. Amen. Assuming that is not possible. Is there some impossible task you feel you want to do, that you feel God want to do? Don't let your don't estimate of what can be done by keeping from talking on the task, by taking on the task. God can do the miracle. Trust him to prove the resources. Amen. Amen. See, Philip wanted to talk here about we ain't got the resources. All things are possible with God. Whatever is bothering you today, whatever is hindering you today, my advice today is to give it to him. If you give it to him, he can handle your situation. He can handle it. One of the disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said unto him, there's a lad here which have 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish, but what are they among so many? Amen. We are so quick to focus in on the situation and not focusing in on the one that can fix the situation. We need to stop focusing in on the problem. Focus on your mind on the one that can fix it. See, in my story here today, in my subject here, we got to give it to Jesus. We trying to fix things that we cannot fix. But Jesus can fix it. Amen. The lad is, there's a lad here. 5 barley loaves, 2 small fish. Why are they so many? See, already doubt done setting in. Doubt done setting in already. You can't fix this, or you can't fix that. Doubt done setting in. Yeah. Watch how Jesus responded to this. And Jesus said, make the men sit down. Let's get in order now. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men sat down in the numbers about 5,000. So the men took their proper place. That might be what's wrong with a lot of us today. Us men won't take our proper place. Take your proper place. You know your proper place. You know right from wrong. You know it too, preacher. Right from wrong. Get in your proper place. Do the best you can do. Do all that you can do. For yourself. For your family. For yourself, so you have a better life. Amen. And Jesus took the load, and when he gave thanks, he distributed to the disciples. Amen. I just come to tell you today, give it to Jesus. If you give it to him, he'll fix your problem. I didn't come to try to talk all evening to you. I just really come to tell you, give it to Jesus. Get rid of your heavy load. Get rid of your headache. Get rid of whatever it is that's bothering you. Give it to Jesus. Tell him you want him to fix it. You want him to fix it. Give it to Jesus. That's what I come today to tell you now. Amen. See. Now watch 10 and 11. It's very important here. He told them to sit down. About 5,000. And Jesus took the loaves, and when he gave thanks, he was to distribute it to the disciples, and the disciples to them that were set down, and likewise of the fish as much as they would. Amen. In Jesus' hand, it multiplied. In the little lad's hand, it was just a few barley loaves and a few fish. That's why we give it to Jesus, because we want Jesus to multiply. We want Jesus to fix the problem. Amen. Whatever your problem is today, whatever you're going through today, I just come to tell you, he will take your problem away from you if you give it to him. Give it to Jesus. Here's a little boy got 2 fish and 5 barley loaves. That was the answer to the problem right there. All I need is something. Give me something. No matter what it is, just give it to me. Give it to me. The disciples was contrast with the young ones who brought what he had. They certainly had more resources than he did. But they knew they didn't have enough. So they didn't give anything at all. The boy gave what little he had. And it made all the difference. If we offer nothing to God, he will have nothing to use. But he can take what little we have and turn it into something great. He want to work with us. He want to work through us. Give it to Jesus. That's all I come to tell you. Give it to Jesus. When they got the, Jesus took the bread and the fish, they started eating. Gave thanks, started eating. Give your problems unto the Lord. Stop walking around here heavy, burdened down day after day. He can fix it. God bless you. I hope I said something this evening that'll make somebody think about getting rid of their heavy load.